Charles Barkley was an astounding package of speed, strength, and bravado, capable of breathtaking coast-to-coast assaults on the rim. He was undersized at his position, but that didn't stop him from leading the Phoenix Suns to the 1993 NBA Finals while winning league MVP.
I'm a mad dog.
Here comes Sir Charles. Whammo!
Charles Barkley, the round mound of rebound. What made Charles so great is because you always hear the term size doesn't matter. And for Charles Barkley, size did not matter. You know, as a center, centers are always 6'10", 6'11", 7 foot. Power forwards are always 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". Not Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was a solid 6'4". And he didn't care if you were taller, if you were bigger, if you were faster, you were stronger. He was going to go through it, and nothing could stop this man. And, you know, a guy that played with that tenacity, with that speed, with that force, plus the mentality that he had of not caring. You could tell by some of his interviews, he was going to be hard to stop.
Money doesn't matter, endorsements don't matter. The only thing matters is winning.
Chuck was just different, man. Like, you know, he's small, but man, the things he could do on the floor, you know, most guys have the physical tools and the look that goes with that, but Chuck, he didn't have that, but there was just nobody better at creating space to get to their spots. And then he just had a complete game. He's a great passer. I don't think he gets enough credit for how good a passer he was. And you talk about that kill gene, where when it was time, that guy delivered more often than not. And I always admired Chuck too, because I just never felt like anybody had more fun playing a game than Charles Barkley.
One of the great power forwards, particularly at his size, of all time. I mean, just dominating, physical, athletic, mentality. He was a joy to watch. I mean, we loved Barkley. I wasn't a big Sixers fan, but our man Barkley, he was, you watched him like you knew it was going to be elite, high-level, explosive basketball. And then he became this incredible personality and a television star, media darling. And to the point now where I think if you're not old enough, you don't really understand or appreciate just how good he was as a player. As entertaining, as successful, as famous as he is as a broadcaster. He was the same thing, the same level as a basketball player, one of the best ever. I don't even know if you appreciate from watching old footage. Like, you had to just lace him up, go bump with him, see it for yourself. Man, this guy right here was incredible.
Miller underneath, off the backboard. Oh, and the Suns win it. Charles Barkley.
I had a real game plan against Chuck, trying to make him shoot that little fadeaway jump shot if I could get him to turn and just fade away and get a hand up and use my length. Because he was just a guy that had a great gift and a great motor for going to the offensive glass, and ended up being the MVP when he was down in Phoenix and get to the finals, and just got better and better and better. And we had a lot of good battles through our careers.
Isaiah, Charles Barkley was known as the round mound of rebounds.
Oh, yes.
What did you think the first time you saw him?
That he was a round mound. I mean, really, like the first time I saw him, you know, it was actually on tape the night that, Philly drafted him. And he was joining Moses Malone, Dr. J, Mo Cheeks, Andrew Toney. So he was joining like a squad. And when they actually showed his picture, you know, I was like, okay, well, you know, Philly may have made a mistake, you know, because, you know, he was overweight, you know, he was just, you know, the round mound, you know, and then when we played against him, it was like he came down and was taking it behind his back, snatching it off the board, dribbling full court, and then that fool jumped. I mean, but when he jumped, it was like, wait a minute, like you really had to like squish your eyes, because you hadn't seen anybody like this size move like that, but then had like crazy hops, like, you know, it was a different kind of bounce. It wasn't like, it was crazy. And then, people were saying like he was, 6'6", 6'7", and I'm like, no, this dude like 6'4". Maybe, okay, I give him like maybe a 6'5", maybe. But he ain't up there with like the 6'7", the 6'8", the 6'9" guys. He's not like that. But watching him jump was fascinating because it's like he had, I guess the best way I can describe it was like he had 2 ham hocks for thighs. You know what I mean? It was just like, I had never seen anything like it. And then he was good. Like he could really play basketball. So the first time I saw him, I was like, it was just messed up, because the dude was good. And then he, like I say, he had crazy, crazy hops, like unreal.
So his athleticism was elite.
Yes.
Sounds like his skill set was elite.
Yes, but he didn't look like that. He did not look the part, I'm telling you. Everything. And I guess that's why he's been so great on television, right? Because he broke the mold in basketball, and then he broke the mold in television. Mm-hmm. So when you look at Barkley now in terms of television, when we were first coming up, guys like him, they didn't let on television. Mm-hmm. Like it had to be a certain body type, certain facial type, whatever. Like he broke the mold. And now you got Shaq, you got Kendrick Perkins, the big guys now, but Charles was the first one who really he didn't look like Brian Gumbo. You know what I mean? He didn't, he not only on the floor, but off the floor, he really truly has been a game changer in every sense of the word.
Charles, I would say that Charles is the most unique player that ever played basketball. His ability to be 6'4" and play power forward, we all know that that's unique. And he is 6'4", he's not 6'5". And his ability to create double teams. I always say there's about 4 or 5 guys in the NBA. This is when you know how great you are. Michael Jordan, they said there's an illegal offense rule. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, there was a rule, no dunking because of him. Charles Barkley, they were like, you can't back down for more than 5 seconds. They changed the rule because he was so good. That's when you know that you're on a different level of the playing field, that they're changing a rule just based on your skill set.